someone's in trouble. What's going on, guys? I'm Chris and welcome back to another video. So today I've got another Stranger Things Season 5 update, as a video from the Stranger Things Season 5 set has been revealed that has some audio hinting at a potential character death. I have lots to talk about, but before I do, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe and that notification bell to help reach my goal of 150,000 subscribers here on the channel. It means a lot. And if you want to watch Stranger Things with me, you can do so on my Patreon. My commentary tracks for every episode of the show are out now. In fact, my commentary tracks for the first episode of every season are free, and if you become a patron at the $5 tier right now, you will be entered into a giveaway to potentially win a Stranger Things Funko Pop, a Disney 4K Steelbook, a movie poster. There's only about 20 spots left, so make sure to get yours while you still can, but any support over on Patreon means the world, so consider joining that community today. So filming for Stranger Things Season 5 has been underway since January, and Ross Steffer's been updating us all along the way with set pics. We've gotten some paparazzi photos, but today I'm talking about a video that was released of someone driving by the Season 5 set, specifically the WSQK radio set. And there's some audio attached to this clip that could be revealing some lines from Season 5. I'm gonna play the first part of this recording, and you should know it's pretty intense. So we can clearly hear the words, "Do you hear me? You need to run," and then another "run." Now, some people are saying they hear Steve twice before this is said, but I've listened to this clip multiple times now, and that's not set in stone by any means. Like, this video is taken from afar on a road driving by the set, so the audio is very faint in general. Someone did edit in subtitles over this. You can hear a sort of E sound, and definitely someone's name is being said, but it's not like it's clear as day Steve. The real question is, who's doing the screaming? Many people have said they think it's Will Byers, and I thought, you know, that would probably make the most sense, especially since we know in this final season Will and Vecna's connection is going to be explored even further, with the opening of Season 5 likely being a cold open to Will's time in the Upside Down. Him saying, "Do you hear me?" has me thinking that he could be in a trance, or Vecna could have a hold of him, much like how Max was possessed by Vecna and Dear Billy, and Steve, Lucas, and Dustin were trying to play Running Up That Hill to snap her out of the trance. Vecna could have a hold on Will, and so Will could be yelling, "Do you hear me?" in the trance, telling other characters around him to run, because maybe Vecna's luring everyone in by taking hold of Will, and then he's gonna try and kill them in the real world. Just a thought. On the other hand, it could be Jonathan yelling out to say, "Hey, Steve or Nancy, get the hell out of here. You know, you don't need to be over here right now," because he's looking out for Will. But at the same time, it could be Dustin, it could be Lucas. I've even seen people go as far as saying it's Billy. Wouldn't really make sense, but you never know. Clearly a male voice that is yelling out to run. So again, we have our pick of the lot when it comes to who that could actually be. The audio's all very faint for the most part. There's no visual cues or context to what this scene is. But what we know for sure is that a very intense scene is being filmed. This next part of the audio is a little more concerning though. You could hear someone, seemingly the director, say, "Grab him by the throat," and then we hear some more loud screaming. This could be referring to Vecna or a monster grabbing said character who's running by the throat, potentially killing them or injuring them, which is not what we want to see, especially if it's Steve. Now, social media as a whole has pretty much taken this and run with it, saying, "Oh, Steve's a goner," because it's for sure Steve who's being told to run here. When in reality, Steve's always being set up to be the hero, and he didn't even die in Season 4 when they very clearly teed him up to die at the end of The Dive, which is Season 4, Episode 6. He goes through Watergate and he's fighting off Demobats, and the episode literally ends with his neck being tied up by a Demobat and he's getting eaten up by them. But Steve's always been the first guy to volunteer to put himself in danger to protect those around him. That's just his personality. Will that finally catch up with him in this final season? I hope not. I want Steve to ride off into the sunset. But whoever or whatever's going on, it's some serious shit.
You're gonna see some serious shit.
That's all we have from the video recording that captured some audio from the WSQK radio station set, but there's another person who's come out and said that they were near the set and saw some things. Take this all with a big grain of salt. Again, this is all just speculative and rumors, potentially, because there's no validity to the claims, but take it with a grain of salt. It's fun to speculate here, people. Someone put out this statement saying they saw a strange-shaped person in costume walking around set with squiggly vine-like horns that came from either side on top of their head, and they also had a similarly squiggly trident/spear spear. This person said there's a great chance this was a pre-CGI monster actor, but my mind immediately went to Vecna, specifically a Vecna redesign. Here's the Vecna figurine from Stranger Things Season 4, and then even on this flyer, which is promotion for Hellfire Club, we see an illustration of Vecna that lines up with the description this person posted. Now this flyer is actually from the Stranger Things Experience, which is like a cool walkthrough, immersive Stranger Things event that also has shops and food afterwards, but I was able to go to it in my city. I actually have a vlog of that I'll link up above, but it kind of tours around the country to different cities, and I highly recommend checking it out if you get the chance. But this flyer is technically Eddie Munson's artwork and his depiction of Vecna, and it's eerily similar to what we've seen based on this notes description going around social media. And it makes total sense for Vecna to have a new look in Season 5, as he was damaged in Season 4. We see Will and Mike talk near the end of the Season 4 finale, and Will says he's hurting, but he's still alive.
I can feel him, and he's hurt. He's hurting, but he's still alive, and he's not going to stop. Ever. Not until he's taken everything and everyone.
Vecna himself even says, "You and your friends believe you have won, but this is only the beginning of the end." We always knew Vecna was returning, but he did take a bit of a beating there at the end of Season 4, so for him to come back missing an eye and having armor on to protect himself more, that would be really neat, and a cool way to switch it up when it comes to Vecna returning. I'm just really down for a new Vecna look in this final season. But in conclusion, we have a grainy, far-off video of the Stranger Things Season 5 set, and we can hear someone yelling, "Do you hear me? Run." The person yelling could be pretty much any male actor on Stranger Things, and the person being told to run could be Steve or a plethora of other characters as well. And of course, it seems like we might be getting a Vecna redesign, which we all expected, but bring it on, I'm sure he's gonna look awesome and more menacing than ever. But that does it for this quick Stranger Things Season 5 update video. Are you worried that Steve's gonna die? Who do you think is yelling? Who do you think's being yelled at in this scene? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and of course hit that like button. Subscribe and hit that notification bell to help reach my goal of 150,000 subscribers here on the channel. It means a lot. And if you guys want to watch Stranger Things with me, you can do so on my Patreon. My commentary tracks for every episode are out right now. And if you join my Patreon at the $5 tier, the next 20 people who do will be entered into a giveaway to potentially win a Stranger Things 4 Funko Pop moment, a Disney 4K Steelbook, and a movie poster. So make sure to grab your spot while you still can. Any support over there means the world. But that's going to do it. Thank you guys, as always, for watching. And until next time, I'll see you on the other side of the Upside Down.